Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Hustlers Horizon podcast. Thank y'all for everybody that watches us on YouTube, Facebook, all the comments. I appreciate y'all. I did drop a post about having business owners come on the podcast. Y'all tagged a lot of people, so I'll be reaching out to y'all. There's a lot. But today we have an awesome guest, Mr. Matt Marsh.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Owner of, we got an audience today. Owner of Cactus Cove.
That's right.
And 10 other things.
Seems like it.
We'll jump right into it, brother. So how are you?
It's a pleasure, man. I appreciate you letting me come, be on the podcast, and I just appreciate you as a friend.
Yeah, man.
Let me just start with that.
We've become good friends.
Yeah.
I see you, almost every Friday.
You know, as long as we're both there, we see each other.
It's hard, huh?
It's hard.
So
I was talking to a gentleman today. He's in high school. And I just had lunch with him, and I said, hey, I want to challenge you. Come tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., Cactus Cove. Be there, be square. And he's going to come. His name's Connor, so shout out Connor. But he'll be there. And I really want him to meet Wyatt. That's who I want him to meet. But I appreciate you being connected there, but also just being one of the stones and the rocks to make sure that it stays.
Yeah, man. It's sometimes it's really hard, but I feel like if you're really invested in and you like what you're doing.
Tell everybody what it is. Tell
so
what it is.
The Friday morning power hour, it's we meet at the Cactus Cove every Friday morning at 6 a.m. It's just business owners, entrepreneurs, salespeople, and it's nothing like really strict, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, it's a free, unstructured group of like-minded individuals that either own businesses or want to, or they just kind of have the entrepreneurial spirit. But we just all get together in a room, circle up, and we just talk about our challenges, our wins, what we can help each other with. But I'm telling you, what's really cool is now being in it for, I don't know, 2-3 months, probably, that the connections that we're building with each other, but now they're starting to work. So we've planted the seed, but now I'm starting to see some of those sprouts come out of the ground, which is pretty.
And that's even without even trying. We're not going there to get business. Nope. We're not going over there to talk about we talk about what we're going through, but like try to sell. You know, most networking events are, hey, well, I need this, I need that. Yeah. Here is just you're just talking to people and a room full of people that support you. Yeah. That's what's awesome. It's a little different. So y'all are more welcome to come every Friday morning at 6 a.m. Show up. Let's do it. It's early, though, so...
Open invitation.
Yeah.
The only reason that you cannot be there is because you're still in bed.
That's the only reason.
That's really, that's what we said.
And that's why we did it. Remember when we talked about it? Yep. Yeah. But what else? Cactus Cove, how's that going? I know you did a lot of updates since you were last on.
It's a true blessing. I mean, I'm telling you, we keep having record month after record month after record month. And really, I've learned that if you pour into Amarillo, Amarillo pours back into you. And that is the true statement that I can ever say, because at the Cactus Cove, we do a ton of fun events, and we have a huge set of really family-friendly amenities. Yeah. But if we didn't pour into Amarillo, if we didn't give back, if we didn't love our community, I don't know if the community would have accepted us or not, because we're an independent hotel. We're not a flagged, corporate brand. It is literally me and my team building a brand, building a name, building a bit. I mean, it's And so thank you, Amarillo and people like you that they give us a chance
for sure,
and it's been exciting.
It's awesome what you're doing. I had my branch manager from Wichita Falls here this past weekend, and he's like, "Man, I'm having too much fun here." When he walked in, all the lights, the pool, dude, it's awesome what you're doing over there. What are some recent updates that y'all have done to it?
Yes, we've added a full arcade. So as soon as you walk in the hotel, we like to ask ourselves, does another hotel in town have this? Yeah. And if the answer is no, it's like, okay, then let's do it. For example, something that we've added is a meet and greet every morning at 9 a.m. with Carl. Carl is our Covosaurus Rex.
Your dinosaur.
We have a dinosaur at the Cactus Cove now, and the kids just eat it up. They love it. But we started thinking, okay, how do we activate each portion of our business? And breakfast is breakfast, right? Yeah. Like, what more can you do to breakfast, right? Every hotel offers the waffles and the sausage, and we do too. But what hotel has a meet and greet with a dinosaur? And so that's been a huge success. And so something that's led from that, something that's like, okay, how can we activate our pool? Our pool is beautiful, and it's visually unlike any other pool, at any hotel in Amarillo. But But now we have a live mermaid that sits by our pool
Really?
every evening.
That's awesome.
And she's got the tail, and she's a mermaid.
Yeah.
And
Have you done any commercials or anything like videos on it yet?
Well, so we'll do some content. We'll push it out TikTok wise and Instagram wise. But she's relatively. I mean, she started 2 days ago.
So it's fairly new.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's hard to get a mermaid to move into a hotel, but we found a mermaid, and we say she lives there, but I mean the mystical creature.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, so every evening we'll do mermaids or a mermaid at the pool. But then I was like, okay, can we take that a step further? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a pool party, dance party for kids every night. So
really?
at 8:00 we'll have a bubble machines that shoot bubbles, and we'll have lights and music and the mermaid. So
that's crazy.
It's thinking, how do you activate each and every portion of the hotel?
Is this for people that are staying there, or are you gonna take like people from the outside?
Yeah, so mainly it's for hotel guests, but
okay.
But you'll see too around a lot of things we post and things we do, that we do community events. For example, we rent our pools. So like if you want to do a birthday party,
That's what we did at our daughter's show.
You did it, or you going to?
No, we did.
How was it?
It was good, dude. It had I like that you have the deck upstairs and you can see everything down. Yeah.
The sky deck. So you can rent our pool for pool parties, but then we can branch out and say, hey, if you're doing a pool party, do you want a mermaid at your pool party, or do you want the dinosaur at your pool party? And we're super flexible, we're super fun, we can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. It's awesome. We had a blast. The kids did. We just watched from up there, so it was a good time.
Nice.
And then I remember you talking about that bull up front that y'all did. It was like a world record or something.
It is an official world record. So,
what was that?
So that mural was done by two artists in town. So the mural side was Blank Spaces, which shout out Blank Spaces. They are truly, truly amazing group. And then the metal sculpture was done by Canyon Custom Metalworks. But what's really cool is you get these two artists and these two contractors, these two minds. You're like, okay, I have what you're really good at, and I have what you're really good at.
Yeah.
But how do we seamlessly make this work together?
Yeah.
And by the way, we have a 2-week time frame. Like we got to get this done because it was done very quickly.
Yeah.
And so it's the largest hybrid mural and metal sculpture in the world, spanning 65 feet from horn to horn. If you've never seen it, you look right in the middle of it. It's a symmetrical mural on one side, metal sculpture on the other.
I haven't paid attention to that.
It's the one project that I am most proud about.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what is it? It's registered for the record?
Yeah.
You have it hung up, right?
Yeah. We have a certificate, everything.
That's dope.
It's official.
Any other records you're gonna try to break?
All of them. I don't know. Yeah. So for our company, I'm the visionary. So I have all these big ideas and big dreams and big plans, and then my team is so powerful because they not only do they buy into my vision, but they help me execute those things. And so, my dad's my maintenance supervisor, and
your dad's awesome.
Yep, he goes to those meetings. Bree's my assistant general manager, but the team below me, and I don't mean that, just the team that helps me is truly the people that make it happen, because I'm just the guy that thinks.
You just have ideas.
I just have ideas.
They make it happen.
They make it happen.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Do you have any upcoming events that you're doing? Major wrestling? Or?
Yeah. All of them. So we'll have Nacho Daddy Wrestling coming for Halloween. We'll have midget wrestling. After that, we'll have an event called Encanto de Navidad for Christmas.
And you come up with all this?
It's I mean, a lot of it comes from this dome. You know what I mean?
I was like, damn, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That's
just the surface, man. There's so much.
Yeah. And we always say, like, how do we find time to do all these things? But I feel like if you're doing what you love, it doesn't even feel like you're doing work or anything, right?
Yeah. Tell it to my wife, though. Shout out, wife.
Bro, they put up with a lot.
They do. Being a wife of an entrepreneur, I should have her sitting right next to me so that she can, call out my BS. But
she's kind of shy, huh?
She's very shy, very to herself. But we compliment each other very well because, I'm out here like, conquering the world. And she's like, hey,
bro, that's exactly how me and my wife
dinner's
are.
ready. Yeah.
She's like, calm down. Think about that.
How do you feel about that? Like, what's it like on your side?
I think it's like you, man. I have all these ideas. I want to keep going, but she kind of like calms me down, right? Because she's more like she does what she does, and she's like, hey, just calm down, think about things.
Yeah.
I was like, no, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it. Yeah. She's like, okay, and then but we do it, but she has my back completely. But she does try to calm me down here and there, which is good because you need that sometimes.
Yeah.
Us as entrepreneurs, like sometimes we might try to do too much, and it's good seeing that outside person that's looking in that cares about us, that's gonna be honest with us.
Yeah.
And
always be there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you're out here doing business, and not everybody always has your back, but I know when I get home that she's gonna be right there for me.
Yeah,
it's something I have to remember.
With us, she kind of I feel like she kind of feels left out, because we have fun doing it. And my wife works, so she works from home.
Yep.
So she's like, man, I'm just sitting at home, whatever, and we're over here like taking videos, knocking doors, doing this.
Yep.
And I feel like she kind of feels left out, right?
Yeah.
But
same with mine. Mine works too. My wife works, and
she works from home.
No, she used to, and then she's back in the office. But I met her, conquering the world, and it's like, hey, don't forget about me. And I'm like, no, I never forgot about you. It's just, it's tough.
Yeah, and then. Sometimes, like, you look at the clock, and it's like, today it's already 2. And I was like, what have we done today?
I know.
It's crazy, but it's part of it, dude. I love it. But, yeah, it goes back to, like, if you're doing what you love doing, it doesn't feel like you're working. So
Absolutely.
It's awesome. What other things are you into? Any other businesses? I know I don't know if you're going to talk about it yet, but you got a couple of things cooking.
Yeah. I will mention it. I won't get in the nitty gritty because I pitched a little bit to you, and I appreciate you being receptive of it. But so we're starting another company, and it is a service-based company where we're going to bring in existing operators and let them operate under our umbrella of companies, in which we will really help them scale their business and their craft, right? Mm-hmm. One operator might be really, really good at lawn care. They know fertilizer, and they know the machinery, and they know how to cut grass, but they might not know the back office, the accounting, the marketing, the insurance, legal. And so we're gonna come in and say, let us help you with that stuff. Yeah. So that you can go grow and build on what you're really good at and what you really enjoy. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of small businesses that
they need help to grow. Yeah.
They get into business without really knowing the biz. You know what I mean? They know how to do their craft, but they don't know how to do the business side. So we're gonna come in and help them. And I'm telling you, I think this is something that's gonna grow really, really fast, and I'm really excited about it. And
it's gonna be different trades.
Yeah, so it's gonna be all different services. So, we've got IT, commercial cleaning, lawn care, pest control, advertising, and so then we're not. Once we get that established, we're gonna go to more of the trades. So plumbing, electrical, all of the trades. Yeah. So that because trades are the same thing. You might be really good at roofing, but do you know the
heart? I mean. Yeah, it's a lot. It's crazy. I see this a lot. A lot of people get stuck in. You start a company, right? But to most people, a company's like you doing the work. Yeah, you make good money, right? But the vision, the future, like, are you trying to grow? Right. And maybe not everybody has that vision, right? But if it's someone that you want to grow and become a $1 million company or multi-million-dollar company, you have to have good structure, and that's probably the hardest part, right? The back end, the books, accounting, marketing. But a lot of people don't get that. They just go into business thinking, okay, I'm gonna go mow some yards, make some money. Yeah. But what's the vision? What's the business plan?
When you become a solo entrepreneur, you become the accountant, everything, and the receptionist, and so when we grow this business, what's gonna be really cool is because now that we're gonna integrate all these businesses together, there'll be some efficiencies that we'll be able to create. For example, we'll have one centralized receptionist. Instead of calling your personal cell phone. All day, every day, when you're trying to go out and get sales and do, they're going to call the receptionist. The receptionist is going to be able to book your appointments and send your invoices. But for one solo entrepreneur, you might not be able to afford a receptionist that can do that. But when I have 5 or 6 all working together in one, then it becomes
all in one
doable. And so I'm telling you,
that's cool. How did you come up with that idea?
So we decided to get into commercial cleaning. So offices, big buildings, and that grew way faster than we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, we're gonna take that piece out of our existing business because it was just tied into everything we do.
Yeah.
We're gonna spin it off and create another company. Well, from there, I had this idea. Well, if we can do this, let's have divisions. Let's do other services, because if I already clean your building, who's doing your lawn care?
Me.
Who's doing your IT?
Yeah.
Who's doing your pest control? And so the idea to put it under one umbrella and then do it the franchise model is really what's going to be, because you'll be under my umbrella paying me a fee. And all, I mean, is generally what is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
That just stemmed from, listen, if I can do one, I can do them all.
Yeah.
And let's just put them all on one umbrella. That's what gets me so excited, is because once we get your business one time right here, what's stopping me from getting
they're gonna
the rest
trust
of your
you.
business? Yeah.
Bro, it's weird, man. It's crazy. How long have you been like an entrepreneur trying to do your own thing?
Since I was a kid, man.
So yeah. With me, I started 5-6 years ago.
So you didn't like even?
No, I didn't. I was working oil field, monkey see, monkey do thing. Like
really.
14.
What got you? What was
COVID?
Wow.
Yeah. But now that you mention that, I kind of see that too. But this is what I got cooking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I haven't said anything yet.
Yeah, dude.
But that's that you're talking about, like the franchise model thing.
I dig that.
To where you open different places. That's weird. That's like that you were saying that, and that's exactly what was going through my head.
I dig it.
It's cool, huh?
Because that'll work really well when you're already there.
I'm already there. Now I'm gonna be here. Then later I'm gonna be here. Yeah. Kind of what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. I was just listening to you talk. I was like, that's
when is that? When will that go?
We're doing all the paperwork and stuff.
Nice.
Hopefully soon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Do you have any partners, or is it just solo?
The roofing is solo. This is gonna be partner because I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So the guy I know, he's been doing it for years.
Wow.
So like you said, I'm gonna help on the back end, the accounting, marketing, books and stuff, and then he'll worry about the operations and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the vision. Yeah, it's dope, huh?
I dig
it. Those meetings, it helps. We have some. I'll leave out of those meetings, bro, and like we're motivated. I'm ready to go work, go to the gym.
Yeah. I remember last Friday, you're like, I don't know, I'm just motivated today. Let's go.
I couldn't sleep, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's awesome. What flyer did you put out there for the?
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm on the PR committee for the Tri-State Fairgrounds. Fair's coming up. If you don't know, it's in September.
September.
Yep, it's in September. And this year, just like every other year, it's going to be big and awesome. It's if you don't know much about the fair, they are so big on the youth. They give so many scholarships away, and they do so many programs for our youth in Amarillo. And I think it goes underutilized. I think it goes a little unseen.
Yeah,
I think it goes a little unseen. And when I got joined with those guys, it came from the hotel. I mean, they are so close to us at the Cactus Cove that we built a relationship with Brady and all the team down there at the fairgrounds. And so giving back to the community is something I always do, and I will always do. And so I was asked to be on the PR committee, and of course I said yes. And so when I brought you the flyer, what we're doing is in the PR committee, whoever hangs the most flyers around town wins. And if anybody knows me, I don't lose. Like I don't lose. I can't lose. And so if anybody listening wants a flyer up in their business, I'll bring it to you.
I had 27 people comment businesses.
Wow.
On our page. Go post it with a picture.
I will
do it.
I will. And then if I can hang a flyer, just let me know, and I'll drop one off. So trying to win.
Hang it up, take a picture.
That's right.
That's dope, dude. What about your personal life, dude? Like, what do you do for fun whenever you're not working?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't see that.
Yeah, appreciate you asking. So, I love just being active, so anything that keeps me moving. I'm a big pickleball player. I love pickleball. Yeah. My best friend and cousin was my partner, and we played probably way too much. And he moved back to Dallas, so I've played a little less. But
is that what's his name?
Chase.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. R.I.P. Chase. I'm just kidding. He died to me, but he's still living. He's
in Austin.
He's a great dude. I love that guy. But so I played with him a lot. But now that he's moved, I've scaled back that a little bit. But I have a mixed partner. Her name's Angela Griffin. She is by far the best female player in Amarillo.
Really?
And I am so lucky.
That's where you win, bro. You picked the right people.
I'm telling you, you gotta have the right partner. You gotta have the right partner on the pickleball court, and you gotta have the right partner in business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. And I have both of them. My partner on the business side, he is truly an amazing individual.
Is he old? Is he older?
Yeah, he's in his 50s. I accidentally called him old yesterday in our meeting, and I felt bad, but he is he's truly amazing. They really talk to you about, be careful. Partners are tough.
Yeah.
You got to be really strategic about it. And at the time when he partnered with me, dude, I was 19, 20 years old, and so at the time I'm like, why is this dude why is he he's partnering with me? And so I didn't understand it back then, but now, man, I am blessed and honored that he is willing to partner with a guy like me.
Yeah,
truly.
Yeah,
truly.
And I want to go back to you asked me about the roofing. If it's solo, it's solo. Whenever I started this, I had one guy that really believed in me.
Wow.
He's not in the company yet or anything, right? But he's like, hey, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. I said, okay, let's do it. Let's go 100%. And then later, I'm gonna put him in my company. So that's kind of
that's cool.
In the future, we're talking to lawyers and stuff.
That is cool.
To Gilbert, shout out Gilbert.
Go Gilbert.
Yeah.
Is he older?
Yeah, he's like 50.
Okay.
I hope.
What's cool about my partner is, so he graduated from River Road.
Yeah.
Way back when, right? Well, I did too.
Oh,
and
okay.
So we have just this, something inside us that we grew up, not in the best of conditions. We grew up, a little financially scarce, and so we've got this just kind of driving us in this similar background that just it makes us really work well together.
Yeah. That's a good partner to have because y'all have the same drive,
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, did y'all grew up poor and all that? Or?
Yeah, I grew up in a trailer house.
Really?
I grew up in a trailer house out in North Amarillo, and not that we went without. We always had dinner on the table, but our parents worked long and hard.
Yeah.
And we never, we always had clothes on our back, but Yeah. I didn't. At the time you don't know.
You don't know.
You
don't know anything different. So
you don't know anything different. And so growing up and getting older and moving out, and you're like, oh, actually, that was kind of rough.
You're like, damn, ramen noodles every day.
I know.
They were so good though.
I know. Spaghettis with no meatballs. It was just pasta sauce and noodle. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess whenever you're little, you really don't see anything different or no different. So you're living life to the best.
But internally, it drives you.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
yeah,
I want to do better than
how you grew up,
than how I grew up, and for my kids.
For your kid, that's the main thing with me. It's my kids. Cause dude, I remember I was bad when I was little. Like I got here when I'm from Mexico when I was 8.
Really?
Yeah, and over there, like I was stealing stuff.
Yeah.
I was, the train tracks.
Yeah.
You would literally jump from train to train while it was going. I was bad, dude.
Wow.
The security guards would be running behind us. Just crazy stuff. You don't think a 6-year-old, 7-year-old would be doing. It was wild.
Man, it's
But
wild.
But to me, I was like, oh, that was normal, right? Because all my friends were doing it. So if I wouldn't have left Mexico, bro, I would have
been
bad. Yeah.
Dang.
I was going on the wrong. I didn't drink or do drugs. 'Cause I was 7.
Yeah.
But I was doing bad things that would eventually probably lead me there, So I'm kind of blessed I got out
Absolutely.
there. And that's why most people try to leave those situations,
Yeah.
But that's why I work hard. Have you read the book Choose Your Enemies Wisely? By Patrick Bet-David?
Uh-uh.
He says, choose what drives you. Like if you think of something that's gonna motivate you to do better. And you just go out there and kill it, right?
Wow.
Choose your enemy. What's your enemy? With me, I always thought about it was like not being able to help my family, right? And I want to be able to help my family, my mom, my sisters, my brothers, right?
Yeah.
So to me, like being poor would be my enemy, right? So he says, choose your enemies wisely. It might be another guy in the same industry, your ex or something.
Yeah.
So it's a badass book. You should read it.
I'm down.
It's dope.
I'm down.
Yeah. And then you grew up in River Road. Where'd you go to school?
River Road.
But to college?
Oh.
Sorry. I should have asked that better.
I should have, yeah. WT, yeah. Go Buffs. I'm a proud alumni of West Texas A&M. I graduated double major with finance and economics. And I was in the Rogers Lead WT program. It's a 2-year leadership certification program. So not only do I have my bachelor's degree, but I have a certificate in leadership.
Nice.
And that is, I'm almost more proud of that than I am my degree.
Your degree, yeah.
What I had to do to get it, which we had to take leadership classes, and we were in a cohort of other very star-studded individuals. I mean, they were the go-getters at WT, and I was voted Junior Lead Scholar of the Year.
Dang.
And so the peers of the program voted me as the Student of the Year. So then the next year, what was really cool is I actually created my own scholarship fund. It's called the Keith Brown Commitment to Leadership Scholarship Fund.
Yeah.
That we raise money and give 2 scholarships away every single year
At WT.
And we have since my senior year in college. So I am a senior.
Yeah.
And I'm giving away 2 scholarships for the students in the program.
That's cool, man.
Which, and I mean, that's nobody done.
Yeah, that's
never been
crazy.
done before.
Yeah.
And we've done it ever since. And
so it's still going till this day?
It's still going to this day.
Do you go and present it?
Yeah. Which I appreciate the program to let me continue to be involved, because this year, it was a special year. I was a mentor for the program. So they gave me one student and they said, hey, this is your student for the year. Meet with them, grow with them, help them, all the things. So that student was voted Junior Lead Scholar of the Year.
Oh, was he?
It was a girl. Her name was Chrislyn.
Nice.
Shout out Chrislyn. She was voted Junior Lead Scholar of the Year, and so then I got to give her a scholarship. So me as her mentee got to give her a scholarship through the program it was just
that's awesome.
Kind of full circle
thing. How did that feel?
It was really cool.
It's cool.
Was really, really neat. It was, and not for me. It was like for that program, for those kids that get to be in it after I did.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it changed my life, so I know it's changing theirs. Like I know it is.
Yeah.
And so anything that program needs, I'm like, batters up, whatever you need.
And you were a kicker, right?
Yeah.
I was talking about, we were talking about that the other day. I was like, you were a kicker for the team?
I kicked WT for just a little bit for my freshman year. That's all I did. I was on a team, and when I got to college, I didn't really know how you pay for college. None of my family ever went to college. So it's like,
were you the first one to graduate?
Yeah.
Hey, me too.
Yeah. And so when I got to college, I was like, well, I'll just get student loans. That's what everybody does, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. But that at the time, that's what I thought. And so my first year, my first semester, I had $10,000 in student loan debt. And I'm like, okay, I have 7 more semesters to go. If I continue, I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what I paid for my first house.
Yeah.
And so I said, no, I don't want student loan debt when I graduate. I want to, I'm gonna leave the team. I'm gonna move back in with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave WT. I'm gonna take night classes at Amarillo College, and I'm gonna get 2 full-time jobs.
Dang.
And that's what I did.
Where'd you work at?
Amarillo National Bank, and then I worked for a builder picking up his trash.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So I worked for A&B during the day. During the night, I would leave and go to his construction sites and clean up his trash. Anyway, but I paid that student loan debt off by working 2 jobs. And then once I did that, I met my mentor. His name's Joe Bill Sherrod. He said, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm taking night classes. And he says, why? And I said, well, I have this debt that I'm trying to pay off. And he goes, nobody does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he got me scholarship money to get back to WT.
They didn't help you like whenever out of high school to apply for scholarships or anything?
No, they did.
Yeah. You just didn't get approved. Okay.
Well, I didn't
you didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I applied for zero scholarships. So when I'm talking to high school students now, I'm like, apply for scholarships.
Like FAFSA and all that stuff.
I didn't do any of it.
Oh,
I just thought, I'm this All-American kicker, and I'm going to go play college sports, and they're going to pay, like, I'm going to get a scholarship to play football. But no, it doesn't happen. For kickers, at least. Well, Joe Bill got me back to WT, and he got me in Rogers Lead WT, and he helped me get a scholarship through Opportunity Plan, and the director of Opportunity Plan was Keith Brown. So also another full circle story for me was, so Joe Bill helped me through Keith and OPI to get back via scholarship. And so when I created my scholarship fund to help other students, that's what I named it, was after Keith.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
My college career was different than where I thought I was going to be, because I thought I was going to go to the NFL or whatever. But what it turned out to be was more of a relationship building opportunity to build connections with people in my community.
Yeah, and you can tell you're super nice. honestly, when I didn't know you, I was like, man, this is too nice. There's no way he's being like serious, like real, right?
Yeah.
But once you get to know, you're like, okay, he's being for real. Yeah, you've thought about that to some people, right? You don't know some people. You're like, man,
he's put on a front.
Yeah,
he's put on a front. Yeah.
And I was like, this is way too nice.
Yeah.
But because now I see you talking, you're like, you're legit. Like, be nice.
Thank you, dude.
But it's crazy whenever you don't know somebody, the things you think, you know.
Yeah. It's perspective.
It's human. I'm human.
So James, James came to our meeting. Were you there? James Hayden, he came to our meeting.
This past week.
Yeah, Juan's friend. Were you there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I was there this past week.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah. Anyway, so he was there, and so he's the guy with the loft in the apartments in Dubai.
Okay, no.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, you talked about it.
Did I talk about him? Anyway, he came back into town and he invited me to breakfast, so we went out and had breakfast. And he goes, "Man, I like you," and I'm like, "Well, I appreciate that." And he goes, "There's something about you have this calm demeanor, and you're just even killed, and you're just easy to talk to." And I said, "Well, let me just that's just who I am. I promise I'm not put on a front. I'm not. That's just who I am as an individual. I just calm, cool, collected, and soft spoken and nice. Apparently,
yeah. No, you are soft spoken too. But I feel like you think about before you speak.
Appreciate that.
You get your thoughts and then you say something. With me, I'm just like,
I feel like I'm that way,
and that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I was trying to look at the picture, but no, I didn't see him. I was there last week though.
Okay, it was the week before.
The week before,
that's what it was because
when I was in. Oh, I gotta go to Wichita Falls tomorrow.
Right. Oh, tomorrow you're not gonna be there.
We're doing a commercial.
Let's go.
I gotta be there by 9, I think.
Just tell them to AI you in there.
Right? No, that'll be cool. I'm excited. And then, so you went to college. After college, you've always stayed in the Amarillo area?
Mm-hmm. Well, kind of. So when
you went to New York or
something.
something.
Yeah. So when I was in the program, I knew that I wanted an internship, and part of the program was you had to get an internship. You had to, and so what's cool about that program, the leadership program I was in, is they said you're required to get an internship.
Yeah. But
don't just go get any internship. Like, what is the best internship that you can possibly get?
Yeah.
And so in finance, I'm like, well, that's Wall Street. That's New York City. That's Lower Manhattan. So that's what I did. I said, I'm gonna go work in New York City, in Manhattan, at Merrill Lynch. Like, that's what I want.
That's crazy.
And so I started cold calling financial advisors in New York City.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I just found them online.
How old were you?
Oh man,
around that time.
So 19, 20, something like that. Yeah. I would just call them.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they just hang up with me, or they would say, "Well, dude, why are you calling?" No, like, quit calling me, dude.
Yeah.
So finally, I got this lady that I called her, and she answered, and she said, "Hey, my name is Ruth Sada." No, excuse me. I said, "Hey, my name is Matt Mars. I'm looking for an internship. I'm a dual major, blah blah blah." She said, "Why are you calling me?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I'm looking for an internship." She said, "Nobody has ever done this before."
Really?
Yeah, right. Like, nobody's ever called me. And I'm like, well, here I am.
Yeah.
Do you want me to? Anyway, long story short, she's like, when can you start? And I'm like, I'll come tomorrow.
Whenever, yeah.
And so she hired me. I got to work there in Lower Manhattan.
So you went from Amarillo to Lower Manhattan. How was that?
It was so cool, man. My first night, I remember the taxi dropped me off at my apartment.
Yeah.
Because I got to live in Manhattan. I dropped me off at my apartment, and if you look down Fifth Avenue, this way you see the Empire State Building. If you look down Fifth Avenue, this way you see the Freedom Tower.
Yeah.
And that is something you just don't see
crazy.
in Texas,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And to see the things that you see in movies, like those buildings and the streets and the honking and the people, I mean, I was like,
it's real.
This is real, dude. This is cool. So I got to live there and work there for a little bit, and it was one of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah.
Getting to have that perspective, but then also come back home and tell those stories, and get to share not only from the work that I did, but how I got there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost more impressive to get to share. But it was cool.
How long were you there?
6 weeks. I mean, it was a long internship. It was an internship. So 3 months. I'm sorry, whatever that is.
Yeah.
3 times whatever that. 12 weeks.
Yeah.
I
bet that was crazy.
It was
just
so
going from
fun.
this to that. I've never been to New York, but
never been, dude.
I need to go.
I would highly encourage you to go.
I'm gonna go.
So cool. I've never been at Christmas time. I don't want to go at Christmas time.
Oh yeah, Christmas. That'd be crazy.
But then I came home and I got a job at Merrill Lynch here as a financial advisor. So I got my
also you did that too. Yeah.
Got my Series 7 and 66 to be a licensed financial advisor. But man, I just quickly learned like suit and tie, corporate life. It's just not me.
Yeah.
Like I know that's just not who I am. And really, Merrill Lynch was. I mean, they were about to fire me. Like I wasn't good at my job. And really, my job was to bring in assets. Like I had to go out and acquire new business, because that's how you get paid as an advisor on accounts.
Yeah.
And the minimum new account to open at Merrill Lynch is $250,000.
Oh wow!
And so how many people at 19, 20, 21 years old do I know that has got $250,000 that's willing to give it to me?
Yeah, and you were younger too, so it's kind of hard to trust.
Tough. It was very tough.
Yeah,
I think now being older,
now you could do it.
I think they always say that too, but I think now understanding a little bit better than I do.
Yeah.
Then I could probably do a better job, but
yeah,
still the corporate life, the certain time, it's just not me. And so I tell the story as like I fell into real estate. Like I didn't. It wasn't something that I was like, That
was my next question. Like, when did real estate get involved? Where did you get involved in real estate?
So yeah, we're right there at the beginning of that story. So I was at Merrill, and my mom had just divorced my stepdad, and she moved from River Road out into Amarillo, and she lived right off I-40 on Madison Street by Amarillo College, and she bought a house that she really couldn't afford. I mean, it was just right above her means, right? Yeah. My sister and I decided, okay, I'll live in one spare bedroom, you'll live in the other. We'll pay mom rent so she can pay the mortgage.
Help her out.
Well, after she bought the house, I mean, my sister and I moved out pretty quickly with our significant others. And so it kind of left my mom in a bind of like, but she didn't tell us. I mean, she was just eating it, dude. And I could tell it was starting to wear her out.
Yeah.
It was getting tough. So I told mom, I said, you should try Airbnb. I mean, like, we'll put some furniture in here, and and
fix it
have
up.
you heard of Airbnb? Like, but it was like right at the start. The freshness of Airbnb was new. I mean, like nobody was like when we started. There was 26 units open in Amarillo. 26,
wow.
And so we rented one spare bedroom. It was kicking butt and taking names. I'm like, shoot, mom, let's open the second one.
Yeah.
So then we opened the second spare bedroom. My mom had a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. And she rent 2 of her spare bedrooms to 2 different strangers while she lived there.
That's crazy, bro.
And they all shared one bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Ding, 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 light went off. I said, that is a business. That is something. Like, if it is working there, I know I can get it to work somewhere else. And so down the street from my mom's house was this daycare. It was this old rundown. I mean, it was vacant. The old Buttons and Bows building. You could tell it was vacant. I mean, the grass was tall, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I told my mom, I said, if you figure out who owns that thing, I'll figure out how to buy it.
Yeah.
And she came to me the next day and she says, Direct Cattle owns it? I said, no way.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I don't understand. So the guy that hired me in Amarillo at Merrill Lynch.
It's him.
It's him.
Dang.
And so my office is here, his office. So I went to his office the next day and I said, hey, what are you doing with the old daycare? And he goes, why? And I said, well, my mom, we started this Airbnb thing. It's making all this money. I think if we, put a wall here and put a wall here, we can do a door here and a door here. And we do nine units. I think this thing could really cash flow.
Yeah.
He goes, well, here's the keys.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Run your numbers, all the things. Well, I didn't have the money at the time. I'm still young and dumb and didn't have any cash. And so I went back to Gary. I said, hey, thanks for the keys, but it's I just don't have the money. And he goes, no worries. I understand. Well, he comes back in my office about a week later and goes, hey, you still want the daycare?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but Gary, I can't afford it. He goes, no. I got a buddy that I told him your idea, and he'll put up the cash if you'll do all the work. I'm like,
let's do it.
Up.
Yeah.
And so he introduced me to his friend, and his friend and I went out and grabbed coffee. I'll keep it short. I want to keep this story short, but he pretty much bought the daycare sight unseen. Like, he called this dude and was like,
well, he wasn't from here?
Yeah, but he's never been there. He probably driven past it, but he never
Yeah.
And so Simonson, he calls his dude and said, hey, put that on a contract, go ahead and buy it. And I'm like, whoa. Like, don't you want to go see it? He goes, yeah, I guess we can go see it. And so anyway, but at coffee, he says, do you have any more you want to buy?
You're like, yes.
I'm like, what do you mean? A $500,000 project with a 21-year-old's not enough? Like, you want to... And so I said, if you want to buy, like, I'll go find some more.
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. We started driving around Amarillo, and we came across this one. It was a triplex. vacant. Grass is tall. Some of the windows are boarded up. You can tell it's vacant.
Yeah.
And so I'm like peeking through the windows of this house, right? And this old man comes walking across the street.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, what are y'all doing? And I said, I'm just interested to see if this house is for sale. Do you know who owns it? I'd be interested. He goes, I own it, and I'll sell it to you. So I call up Elliot. Elliot, hey, triplex. It's right down the street from the daycare. I think, call your guy. Sight unseen. Let's buy this thing.
Yeah.
He goes, well, let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
And in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, there's no way. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So I go back to the old man. His name was Dan Solly.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to Dan and I say, hey, I thought I had a partner on this, but I don't. But I'm still interested.
Yeah.
And he says, no worries, I'll owner finance it for you. I had a finance degree at the time, but I had no idea what he was talking about. Like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'll be the bank. You pay me the payments.
Yeah.
So here's the terms: 30-year AM, 3% interest, 10% down.
It's not bad.
That's a great term.
Yeah.
That's great terms. And so my first month, so Dan owner financed it to me. I did all the renovations. My mom and I mean, we were out there painting it and flooring it and furnishing it and whatever. And Dan lives across the street, so he's watching us the whole time.
Yeah.
He was this old man. He's retired. He had nothing better to do besides watch us.
Yeah.
Well, my first month to Dan, I make him a double payment. So my first month, I pay month 1 and month 2. And he goes, okay, kid, you got different cars there every single night, and you're making me a double payment. Like, what the heck's going on over there?
Yeah.
And I said, no. It's Airbnb. It's like a hotel, but at a house. And so it's nightly. I rent to one person. I clean it. I rent to the next.
Yeah.
Clean it. I rent to the next. He goes, man, I really like that idea. I own the house across the street. Do you want to buy it too?
Damn, you started.
I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So long story short, within 9 months, Dan owner financed me 9 houses on the same street.
Those were all his houses. That's crazy.
So as people would move out of his neighborhood, he would just go buy the house. And so he became a landlord where all of his tenants are his next door neighbors. And so, try to get away with not mowing your lawn or paying your rent. I mean, literally your landlord's on the corner. Anyway, he sold them all to me. And so really 9 months goes by and I call up Elliot and I'm like, hey, so remember that triplex? Bump the brakes.
Yeah.
Just let you know about the whole street.
What do you say?
But really, dude, at that time, he could have wrote me off. He could have been like, cool, dude, if you want to do it yourself, go do it yourself.
Yeah.
Here's the daycare. Good luck. Or he could have been like, and this is what he did. He's like, he didn't tell me this at the time, but yeah, it's like, I think this is what his mindset was like.
What he was thinking. Yeah.
Dang, this kid didn't stop for me.
Yeah.
And he built, so the business was cash flowing. It was doing really well. So Elliot came in, he bought them all with his own cash, paid Dan off, put all of these in with the daycare.
Or with under him.
Well, we're equal partners in all of this, but I never put in any of my own money.
Just the hard work.
Equity. I've always been sweat equity in our company. And
is he still your partner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. The one I was talking about.
Yeah.
It's the one I'm blessed to have. So that's at that point we're like, okay, let's turn this into a real business.
Yeah.
Let's really turn this into something that is viable for me to do full time. And so we started managing other people's. We started buying some more ourselves. And so we got to like 45 or 50 units here in Amarillo. We were the largest single operator of Airbnbs in Amarillo.
Really?
And but at that point we said, shoot, I wonder if we could take this model, this Airbnb, this model, and apply it to a motel or a hotel. And so we approached Bobby and Dana Lee down there at the Big Texan, and we said, hey, we think we can take this model, apply it to a motel, and we think we can do really well. And that's what we did. So
and you're still doing that, right?
Yeah, we still work with those guys. They're great partners. We work really well together, and we've already done 5 years. But when we started, it needed some love and attention. It needed some renovations. It needed some rooms to be reopened.
Yeah.
And so we self check-in. You can book it on Airbnb. You can book it on all the major booking platforms now. And they were doing probably $500,000 in sales when we took it over. And within a year, we were doing, nearly $2 million. I mean, it was
that's crazy.
We 4x the revenue. I mean, pretty much year one. And so he said, okay, if we can do that for someone else,
just do it ourselves.
Can we do it for ourselves? And so that's when we started looking around town for other places or a place to buy, and we came across the Cactus Cove.
How long have y'all owned it?
So this is working on 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, September will be 4 years.
Yeah. You could tell when y'all bought it because it just started changing.
Yeah.
It's all lit up now. Everything's changed. So That's awesome, dude.
That's my story, man. I'm sticking to it.
It's crazy. That's a crazy story, and it shows that, man, if you're committed to working and wanting to grow and grow something, man, it's. I wish more people would put that or think like that.
You know, when I was buying those houses from Dan, I didn't realize at the time, but Judy, his wife, was the decision maker. Dan and I would sit at the table and we would negotiate, we would talk, and we would, you know, but Judy would sit in the kitchen and she would just kind of, you know, watch over us. And right before Dan passed away about 1.5 years ago. He told me, he said, "You know why I sold those houses to you?" I said, "No, why?" He said, "When you told Judy that you were going to be at my house at 2:00 with a payment, you were at my house at 2:00. When you told Judy that you were going to do this, you did it. And so it taught me, like, people really appreciate if you say you're going to do something,
do it.
To sit on your word and be someone that if you say you're going to do it. And that's I didn't intentionally be like, okay, I gotta, I told you I'm gonna do it, I gotta be there too. But it just came natural, like, I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. And I think that's led really well for me in life. It just in my partnerships and my businesses is like, listen, if I say I'm gonna do it, and if I don't do it, I will make it up to you. Like, I will.
Especially the more busy you get,
dude. Sometimes sometimes things slip, but make it up to you, I promise.
What motivates you? Like, what makes you keep going? Do you, like, is it the money? Is it what is it?
Yeah, great question. Yeah.
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
No. Because the answer is probably a little toxic, to be honest. It's
a little toxic.
I like the recognition. I like being seen. I like that people like me. And so the more I'm able to do and accomplish, and it just,
and winning too, like
winning,
especially whenever there's people that doubted you.
I know. Tell me no. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Or tell me if you think you can beat me, watch out.
You're like, let's go.
Yeah. And so I think it's
you're competitive.
I'm very competitive.
Yeah, same.
Very competitive. And sometimes it gets me in trouble.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, dude. You definitely, you can tell that you're doing something good, and a lot of people like you. So
appreciate that.
You're doing great, bro. What's some advice you give to somebody that wants to start like a business or become like an entrepreneur?
You've probably heard me say this in the meetings, but like, if you want something, go do it. Right? Don't be the person that's like, I really want to do this, and then you just I want. No, say, I want this, and I did this. You know what I mean? For example, and I said this in the meeting the other day. I mean, I kind of was explaining that to the group. But for the longest time, I'm like, I want to play piano. I want to learn how to play piano.
You're talking about that.
It'd be so much fun to learn how to play piano. But I'm like, okay, be a man of your word
and do it.
Do it. And so I signed up for piano lessons, and I bought a piano, and so I'm learning how to play piano. And I can, if I had a piano right now, I could.
You're learning some stuff.
I learned a song. What is it? It's a very well-known song. Dang it, Amazing Grace.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. I can play on piano.
You can play it now?
Yeah, I called my dad last night on FaceTime, and I started playing Amazing Grace. He goes, "That's not you. I can't see your fingers." And I'm like, "No, it's not." And I started.
Your dad's funny,
said,
bro.
"That's still not you." And I'm like, "No, here. Do you want to play different songs?" So that's just a quick example of like if you say you're gonna do something, just go do it. And so like there was and we didn't do it, but we were gonna try. We were like, "Hey, let's do a meet and greet or like a social event." Right. And I said, "Okay, cool. Let's put it on the calendar. And what day?" And it didn't, but that's not the point. Sometimes it might not work. But if we said, it'd be really fun to, okay, put it on the calendar, schedule it, and do it.
We did meet at your house for.
We did do that one. So. We did do that one.
But we do have a vision with that group, right? So and with me too, is like, but I do agree with that. You got to go for it, right? Yeah. But sometimes, like, the planning, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, no, just fucking do it.
No, just do it. No.
Then I'm like that too.
You can plan.
See, Cassie's rubbing off on me now.
That is. No, you need to think about it. No. Think about it later. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's schedule an event.
I know. So we were talking about that sales one.
I was on a Zoom call yesterday.
Okay. So you go well?
Yeah. I'll talk to you about it.
Okay, cool.
It'll be something cool that Merlo hasn't done.
Okay.
It'd be dope. and then what I got going on. So yeah, we're in the works. A lot of things. Yeah. What
we can ask them like, what should we schedule? What should we do? What should we do? I mean, if anybody's seeing something, they're like, man, I really wish that would happen.
Yeah. What's something that Amarillo hasn't had here that y'all would want to see come to Amarillo? Whether it's like a mastermind, what would you say, like
an event, a business, You know, I think anything. Let them have the idea of it, and so then we can commit to
making it happen.
Yeah, maybe we aren't the.
Do y'all want Elon Musk?
I mean, you know,
who do y'all want? That'd be dope, dude.
Hey, Elon,
if you're watching,
can you be on the podcast next?
No, but bring somebody like that. You know, like I mean, we're trying to do something different, right? So yeah, give us some ideas. Yeah. Comment. Let us know who you do. If you would go to these events, if we do one like a mastermind, a business connection event, but bring someone in, right, from out of town and someone good.
We'll make it happen.
And what else you got going on? Any upcoming events? Probably a lot.
No, I'm thinking of something that. Not that I can think of.
No,
I mean,
that's fun. The Friday morning power hour tomorrow morning.
Be there.
This will come out Monday, so
okay, be there next week.
Friday, next week be there. But no, man, thank you for coming in, brother. It was awesome learning about you, about what you're doing. How old are you?
29.
So you're still young, dude.
29.
I'm still young. 33, 4 years. Yeah, I'm a little older, but
no, we're still young.
We're still young. Yeah. It's awesome what you're doing, and it's great what you're doing for the community. And
thank you.
Keep it up, bro. I know it's real now. I know you.
Yeah, it's not fake.
That's crazy.
It's who I am.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I can definitely see that you're an awesome person, and I'll always have your back. Whatever you need from me, let me know.
Same.
Hopefully we can do some stuff together.
Same, brother.
All right, brother. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching this episode. Remember, y'all can catch these on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, all your streaming platforms. Y'all go check them out. Like, share, subscribe, and we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.